welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be so exciting because I'm going to be showing you some DIY gift ideas for Valentine's Day. So I know Valentine's Day is it's like in 3 weeks, so that's like kind of early, but I wanted to get this video out to you just in case if you wanted to try any of these, you'd have plenty of time to do so. This might be the longest video I've ever made just because most of my videos are around like 5 minutes or less, which is kind of short, but I'm editing it now and it just seems to be longer than I thought it'd be, so I guess that's a good thing. Maybe I should start making longer videos now. I don't know. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. I do DIY videos every single week, and having you here would just honestly be amazing because we have a lot of fun. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into the DIYs. Okay, so we're gonna start off with what I believe is my personal favorite, the white chocolate bark. So you start off by taking some red gummies. I'm using some Swedish fish and also this red gummy that they always have in the Valentine section at Safeway that's like freaking amazing. So I'm just gonna chop all of those up until they're nice little pieces. Then I am gonna take some parchment paper, lay it out on like a baking tray or any other flat surface, and take some white chocolate. Keep in mind that you could also use milk chocolate, dark chocolate, any other kind of chocolate, but I like white because it goes really well with the pink and red gummies. And then for 30-second increments, just heat it up until you can stir it and it's this really nice consistency. Then for the most satisfying part is when you just spread it all around the parchment paper and it's just a smooth, creamy little layer and it's just awesome. And then you can take these gummies and just sprinkle them all around until they're laid out the way you want them to be. Then once you're done, just go ahead, stick that in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes, and then after those 15 minutes, you can just take it out, break them all up, and put them into containers. I promise this is so delicious, and I highly recommend. For the next DIY, I'm just going to take some pom-poms and glue them onto a candle, which is super cute. So you just take one piece of yarn and just wrap it a bunch of time around your finger, then take another shorter piece of yarn and thread it through the fingers. Why do I make this look so painful? Okay, you just thread it through the 2 fingers and just tie a knot around the whole thing. This is a bit difficult with one hand, but you get used to it. And then you can gently slide it off of your fingers, then take some scissors and just cut it all the way around and just shape it until it's a nice little fluffy ball. And of course I made like 4 of these. So I'm gluing them right now onto the top of the candle, and I think this is really cute. It looks kind of like a bush or like, I don't know, some flowers I guess. Definitely a fun way to spice up the candle. So to make some super easy tissue paper flowers, you're just gonna go ahead and cut out about 8 pieces of tissue paper that are of the same size, stack them on top of each other, and just accordion fold until you have a really nice strip. Then go ahead and take a pipe cleaner, wrap it around the center, and then start to separate the layers and fluff it out until you have a little nice fluffy ball, and make about 3 to 5 of these so you have a really nice bunch of flowers. You can of course put this in any container you'd like, but to make a little cute mason jar, I'm going to start off by tracing a heart on some blue tape and then go ahead and take some scissors to cut that heart out. Then of course stick that heart onto a mason jar. I also took some red and white paint and just blended them until I had a really nice cute tint of pink. Then I went ahead and painted it onto the mason jar and just let it dry for, I'd say, about an hour. And then took the blue tape off. You can clean up any edges and then go ahead, hot glue on the flowers to the top. This is super easy and super fun. because I made an extra one of these jars, I just wanted to do something else, so I made this quote-unquote art kit. So I put some pens, paint, and washi tape, and then the super cheesy label that I made that says I heart you. And yeah, I just, strung that onto the jar. You could also do any other theme, such as like a hair kit maybe, or a self-care kit, a baking kit, like literally anything, and I think it's a super cute idea. So this DIY is more on the thoughtful side. Basically, I'm just going to take this label and just tape it onto the top of a mason jar, and in a second I'm going to show a bunch of ideas that you could kind of choose as your theme, and I'm sure there are plenty of other ideas out there. But basically, just make all your tiny little notes relevant to one theme. And yeah, it's just a cute little way for you to show them how much you love them. And once you have the notes, you can just roll them up, tie it with a bit of yarn and just stick them in the mason jar. And I'm sure anyone who gets this would just love to read through everything that you wrote. So this last one is a real treat. I love it so much. It's the coconut sugar scrub. So you just take some sugar, coconut oil, and some vanilla extract, or whatever extract you like, just to kind of combine it. I'm not going to put any measurements out because I feel like this is more by like a feel sort of thing. If you want it to be a little more liquidy, you could also add some vegetable oil. But personally, I like it more chunky, so just go by your personal preference or the preference of whoever you're giving it to. And once you have that, you can just stick it in a little jar, and it honestly feels amazing when you put it on your hands or arms or anything. Just scrub it on your skin lightly and wash it off, and it feels so good. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Let me know if you want any more Valentine's Day-ish stuff. I don't know if this is the only video I'm going to do on Valentine's Day or if I'm going to make more, so just let me know in the comment section, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye!